they were doing a showcase at the W, and I get invited to that stuff all the time, and I usually can't go. And I had a break in my schedule that day, so I went. But really, basically, because my manager, Mike Blanton, said you need to come hear this band. So I got in for the last 3 songs and heard a song called "Tears of the Saints," which I think was the last song they did, and I was just plastered against the wall. And not only was it a great song, but I just really sensed in my spirit that there was something really, really unique about these guys. And so afterwards, I said hi to them, and I think they were a little in shock. I was like, oh gosh, it's Michael W. Smith or whatever. And Mom and Dad was there, and their sister was there, and then we just struck up a friendship. And really, it was that later that afternoon when I got the record. I got 7 cuts from that album, and was just really blown away by the record. And asked Leland to come in. I called him like 3-4 days later and see if he'd come to Nashville and write with me on my record. And he did, and it proved to be a great thing. Then all of a sudden you start hanging with the band, and then the band gets to be friends with my kids. And so it's become this really incredible friendship. It's really just, I think it's some sort of a divine, appointment on how this whole thing came together. I mean, if you'd have told me 6 months ago that I'd be writing half of my record with a 17-year-old kid that I didn't know, I'd say you were probably crazy, And then I think really to spend time with these guys, and especially Leland, but all of them, but spend time with these guys are legit. I mean, their hearts. To know how Leland wrote that song, just was trying to write, and all of a sudden started thinking about the loss, and ended up on his face weeping for 30 minutes. I don't know too many 17-year-old kids who weep like that before God, and gets up 30 minutes later and just picks up the guitar and writes Tears of the Saints. So they've got it dialed in. They've got it figured out in terms of their heart-wise. They don't want to be rock stars. They just want to be just conduits for God, and it's just very, very refreshing, to say the least.